Hello, this is Lucas and welcome to another HTML tutorial. So in the last video we went over divs, which allowed us to group a number of elements together. But now in this video we will go over how we can create a container for a section of a HTML element, so like only a part of a element. So let's say we have a paragraph, and the paragraph that we have is, let's say we have a text that says my brother has a red car, and then we'll say my sister has a blue car. Okay, so we have two sentences, but they're all in the same element. So firstly, we can just go to our page. You can see we just have a text here. But now let's say that we just want to change only a certain section of this element here. So let's say I just want to change the color here to red and the color here to blue. So if we go back to our code now, we're going to be using the span element. So firstly we go to the part where we want to modify. So we want to change this text here to red, and then we just want to change this text to blue here. So firstly we'll have to create our span element. So we just go span like this, and then we also have to close as well. And now what we do is we insert the text that we want to modify inside of here. Then everything outside of this element here will just be treated as normal, except for this one here. Now in the span, we will say style, and then this is where we will style with CSS this part of the element that we want to modify. So let's say I just want to change this text. Let's say we'll change it to, so color we'll do red. Okay, we'll do a red color, and on top of this, let's make a bold. So we'll do font, and then we have weight here. So we'll do font weight, and then we'll do, you can see we have bold here. So we're gonna make this text bold as well. Now let's say we want to change this to blue. I'll just put this on a new line. And then we'll just do the exact same thing. So we'll create ourselves a span. Then we'll put blue in here because that's the only piece of this element that we want to modify. Everything else we want to keep the same. And then we'll create ourselves the style. And then we'll change this color to, let's say we'll change it to blue. And then once again we can change the font weight, which we'll do, we'll do bold for that. Bold. So what's happened here basically is we have ourselves the element, so the P element, and then everything outside of the span will be treated as normal. So if we have an ID, or if we have a class or a div and it has some CSS, this text here that is not inside of the span will be treated as normal as mentioned in this P element. But then everything that's inside of the style will follow this new styling format, which is going to be the color of the text will be set to red, the font weight will be bold, so this will be red as in the red color, and it'll be bold. The same thing for the blue here, it'll be blue and it'll be bold. And then we end it as well, which means that only whatever part of the element is inside of the span will take on the style of the span. Everything else will be set to normal here. So if we save this, then if we go back to our page here, and if we refresh this, you can see that only the part that we have mentioned in the code, so only the red and the blue have been modified. Red has become a red color and bold, and blue has become a blue color and bold. And if you can see, every other element in our paragraph element has stayed the same. So that's it for this video for span. Hope you enjoyed, hope it helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.